The story of Prophet Joseph, or Hazrat Yousaf, is one of the most beautifully detailed narratives in Judeo-Christian texts, and also in the Quran, found in Surah Yousaf. Prophet Joseph was the 11th son of Prophet Jacob. Joseph had received the gift of prophecy through dreams. He can interpret dreams. In this video, we will tell you about Joseph and some important stories related to him. Prophet Joseph had a fascinating life story. It's a story that covers themes of jealousy, love, betrayal, suffering, and forgiveness, reunions, ultimately highlighting the triumph of righteousness and faith over adversity. But first, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Jacob, had 12 sons, including Yousaf. Yousaf was well known for his remarkable nature and attractiveness from very young age. He saw a dream in which the sun, moon, and 11 stars all bowed down to him. Yaqub saw Yousaf's dream as a sign that he will rise to a position of high respect and prominence when he told his father about it, and also Yaqub warned Yousaf not to tell his brothers about his dream because he knew it would cause envy. Yousaf's brothers were consumed by jealousy. They devised a plan to get rid of him, convincing their father to let Yousaf accompany them to the meadows. There, they threw young Yousaf into a well, later presenting Yaqub with a false story that a wolf had consumed him, using a blood-stained shirt as evidence. Their jealousy has no boundaries. By Allah's will, a caravan of Ishmaelites going to Egypt rescued Yousaf from the well and took him to Egypt, where he was sold into slavery. This event marks the beginning of Yousaf's journey from being thrown into a well to his eventual rise to prominence in Egypt. Despite the hardship, Yousaf's integrity and exceptional abilities shone through. He was eventually purchased by the Aziz of Egypt, who recognized Yousaf's potential and made him his personal assistant. However, Yousaf's trials were far from over. He faced false accusations from the Aziz's wife named Zuleika, which led to his imprisonment. Zuleika accused Yousaf of seducing her. Yousaf ran to the door, wanting to escape, but she came after him and tore the back of his shirt. At the door, they found her husband, the Aziz. To defend her actions, she accused Yousaf of misconduct and seduction. She asked her husband what the punishment should be for someone who intended harm to his family. Yousaf denied all the accusations. However, a relative or someone from household, sometimes interpreted as a family member or a wise young man, suggested that if Yousaf's shirt was torn from the back, then Yousaf was telling the truth, and she was lying. Since Yousaf's shirt was indeed torn from the back, it became clear that he was the one telling the truth. Despite Yousaf was proved innocent, Aziz wanted to avoid the scandal and the talks among the people. The Aziz decided to imprison Yousaf, praying that this would also make Yousaf forget about the incident. During his time in prison, Yousaf's gift for interpreting dreams became popular. He accurately interpreted the dreams of 2 fellow prisoners, one of whom was later reinstated to his position in the palace. While Yousaf was imprisoned king, saw a dream of 7 fat cows were eaten by 7 lean and thin cows. King seek interpretations. From his courtiers, none of them was able to interpret the dream. The one who was reinstated in the palace told king about Yousaf. Yousaf interpreted the king's dream by predicting 7 years of abundance, followed by 7 years of famine, led to his release from prison and appointment as a high-ranking official, overseeing Egypt's granaries. He managed the first 7 years of abundance so well that in next 7 years of famine, Egypt became the distributor of grains in the region. The famine predicted by Yousaf extended to the land where his family resided. His brothers came to Egypt in search of food. Yousaf came to know he tested them through a series of trials, to bring them to shame, and then to bring his entire family to Egypt. In a powerful moment of revelation, Yousaf finally disclosed his identity to his brothers and forgiving them for their betrayal. This reunion concluded in the fulfillment of his childhood dream as his family members, symbolized by the 11 stars, the sun, and the moon, prostrated before him in respect, not worship, acknowledging his position and the fulfillment of God's plan. The story is almost same with the little bit of differences, but the Islamic narrative is more detailed. In the Bible, the story of Joseph in the book of Genesis also conveys themes of providence, forgiveness, and redemption, the key components of both texts. Both narratives are Joseph's dreams and his capacity for dream interpretation. But the importance of these dreams as a gift from Allah and an indication of Yousaf's prophetic status is stated clearly in the Quran. A more thorough description of Yousaf's temptation by Potiphar's wife, known in Islamic tradition as Zulayka, can be found in the Quran, but the name is not given in Judeo-Christian narrative, and it highlights the morality and defiance of sin. The narrative emphasizes Yousaf's religion and his attempt at remaining pure. The Judeo-Christian story acknowledges the God's providences, just like in Islam, but it does so in the framework of the Israelites' larger story. The Islamic storyline only emphasizes how Allah guided and protected Yousaf. In a nutshell, both Islamic and Judeo-Christian traditions' account of Joseph is a potent tale of resiliency, providence, forgiveness, and redemption. It draws attention to the intricacy of family relationships, the negative effects of envy and partiality, and the healing potential of forgiveness. Well, that's all. Hope you like the story. Please subscribe our channel for more interesting stories ahead. Our message is respect humanity, respect all religions. God bless.